So that'll we'll call that a day. So for page 6, I'm just going to show you the first one. Most of you, when I looked, you were getting that one, no problem. So that's what it should look like. One thing I want to remind you, like for the intercepts, we will use that for us to plot. Okay, so if you round to a decimal, no problem at all. This one will mostly be used to enter into our calculators, this one. Because you have to remember you're going to have 2, 3, maybe 4 lines at the same time. So we're going to want to enter this into Y1, and then Y2, Y3, and so forth. Okay? And so, yeah, most of you got that. So I will do the second one because it has the rounding issue. Okay? So this one here has probably all steps that you need to watch out. So clean up. Okay? What do I mean by that? I want it to look like this. I'm going to bring the 25 over to the other side. So it's just 25 there, positive. Then I'll find my intercepts. Okay. So watch this. You can skip the step where you show me that you put 0 into y. If 0 goes in here, you're left with 6x is equal to 25, right? This whole y term turns into 0. So you're absolutely, you can skip that. Divide both sides by 6. X equal to 4.17. Okay, so it's 4.170. We'll plot that. The y-intercept, we let x equal to 0. So you end up with negative 5y is equal to 25. A sign can throw everything off, right? Then you divide both sides by negative 5, right? And so y is equal to negative 5. So it's 0, negative 5. Okay, because of that negative, it turns everything into a negative there. So you've got your intercepts there. Now let's rewrite. Okay, rewriting. So we'll just take that one. Maybe I'll copy it one more time. That's what I see a lot, students skipping a bunch of steps and then they miss a sign, right? So we'll just take this one over to the other side. So it's negative 5y is equal to negative 6x plus 25. I divide both sides by negative 5. This cancels out. So negative 6 and negative 5 is positive, right? So watch how I'm going to ask you to do this. If it's not a whole number, leave it as a fraction. Okay, just leave it like that. We're going to enter that into our calculator exactly like that. I would not want you to get decimals there. I mean, this in this case, 6 divided by 5 is 1.2. 1.2. So that one is fine. It's a finite. It doesn't keep going forever. 25 divided by negative 5 is negative 5. No surprises there, guys. This should always match. If you do your intercepts, the y-intercept should match. If it doesn't, you made a mistake. Another thing is, what about the slope? The slope is positive, right? So we're expecting our line to go up from left to right. That's something that you have to observe. If you connect these 2 points and yours is going down, you made a mistake on either rewriting here or on finding the intercept. So you got to watch out. In this case, 5 in each direction will do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 417 is right about there. 0, negative 5 is right here. And you just connect those. And if you connect them, you can tell that my line is going up from left to right. So there's a lot of ways to verify that what you're doing is right. And just have one of the equations on there. I don't care which one, the original, the cleaned up one, the slope intercept form, it doesn't matter. They're all basically saying the same thing. Okay. If you want to see the last one, if you did that one, here it is. I'm just going to show you the key for the last one. I will post the key to all of this. So if you want to do this at your own pace, you want to look it over, do that. I'm just a little time constrained here. I'm kind of assuming you just remember this from grade 10, but some of you haven't done math in like a year. Like you haven't seen this in like probably a year. So I'm aware of that, okay? Now, I want to do the special cases. We're going to go back to page 5. I need you to realize that you're dealing with a special case. So go to page 5. What does that mean? When you clean up and you realize, wait a minute, there's only an X or there's only a Y, that's a special case. Those are very easy to graph, in my opinion. Okay? Okay, I'll just go right into it. So let's clean up, as I tell you, right? So there's X there, X there. We don't like that. Let's bring it over. Okay. There's a Y here, there's a Y there. We don't like that. We'll bring this over as well. We'll leave the constant untouched. So let's do this. 2x, right? This 3x comes over subtracting. Just for today's notes, I'm going to go red. And then it's negative y, right? Negative y, that was already on the left side. This one comes over. This negative y comes over, adding. And on the other side, now that you've brought both of these over, you're left with the 4 on the other side. Let's clean this up. 2x minus 3x is negative x. These two are going to cancel out. Right? This one, right, there's a y and a negative y and a positive y that cancel out. So you're really just left with negative x is equal to 4. Special case, right? We just go ahead and divide both sides by negative 1. So x is equal to negative 4. Guys, this is not just an intercept. You didn't just find an intercept. This is the equation of the line. Okay? Equation of a vertical line. Okay, where is this one going through? The number says it all. Goes through, almost sounded like an Irish, through, okay, negative 4, 0. Where did that negative 4 come from? Right here. Just to make sure you understand, we cleaned up and we ended up with this. This is the equation of the line. You know it's vertical because it's x is equal to a number. So we're going to put this on our study sheet soon. And we also know that it goes through negative 4, 0. So you found the x-intercept and the equation of the line at the same time. So it goes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is negative 5. We'll go in every direction, even though we don't really need a whole lot of elaborate scales here. I'd still want you to do it. So where is negative 4, 0? It's right there. So all you do is you grab your ruler and you make a horizontal line. Sorry, vertical line, vertical. Vertical line. There we go. So these ones I would like you to just know, oh, it's x equal to a number. Where is that number? It's at -4. Boom. You draw your vertical line. Done. What is the slope of this one? Slope is undefined. It's not 0, okay? Slope is undefined. These are on page 7, by the way. I'm going to assign 6, 7. Coincidentally, one more, and then I'm done. Okay? I promise. You've got a bunch of things going on here. I can tell you already, all you see is y, right? There's no x variable. So you can actually, we'll still clean up. Just go ahead and clean up because you've got y and y. We don't like that. May I just say, in general, if you see any fraction or if you see like a number underneath, I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of any denominator. So this 2 is technically underneath, right? It's like 1/2 y. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to multiply this whole thing by 2. Yes, you can write it like this if you want. So 2 times half is just 1, right? So it's basically 2 times 1/2 y minus 2 times 2 is equal to 2y. 2 times -5 is -10. So I just want you to understand is like multiplying something by 2 and then dividing it by 2 is like canceling out. So it's y minus 4 is equal to 2y minus 10. Let's bring all the y's over to one side. So it's y minus 2y. What are we going to do with this number here, the constant? We don't like that here, so we're going to bring that one over to this side. So it's -10. This -4 comes over adding. So in this case, we didn't just bring stuff over to the left. We also brought a constant over to the right. Y minus 2y is -y. -10 plus 4 is -6. Divide both sides by -1. Y is equal to +6. Horizontal line, okay, goes through 0, 6. And again, I'm going to highlight this 6 is matches there. I'm going to slow down a bit before I graph. Just copy it, okay? Okay. Goes through 6, so we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to label that one. 6, 7, 8, so forth. And I'm just going to make sure I make a dot at 0, 6. And this line simply goes horizontally. This is the line y equals to 6, okay, which we're going to have to work. So I'm just going to say homework, if you could work through pages 6 through 7, rewrite, and sometimes when you rewrite there will be the special cases on page 7. 6 you basically finished already, or almost if you were working. So basically you just have to do 7 as well.